For the small businesses, making profit is the main priority.
The library will be closed for staff training tomorrow morning.
All students are expected to participate in all class activities. The history of economics is a tricky subject to study.
This project is divided into 4 main sections. The study of anthropology can help us to learn about society today.
Information technology has changed the way people study today. All lectures and learning materials can be found on the Internet. Agenda items should be submitted by the end of the day.
The history of the university is a long and interesting one.
Before completing the exercise, you need to read the remaining chapters.
Tutors should set a clear goal at the start of the class.
Music has the ability to shape our emotions. Most students need computers to do their homework.
Please confirm that you have received the textbook.
A very basic feature of computing would be counting and calculating.
There are many different styles of business management. She began by giving an outline of the previous lecture. Find out how to get your resources before your research. The typical part of this course involves the study of society.
Scientists have found all parts of science today.
This book can be borrowed for a maximum of 1 week.
Our view is that all the educational reforms have been inadequately implemented.
You need to hand in the essay next semester. The digital camera has some advantages over traditional film. The excursion for children is very much open to debate. Having strong motivation is vital for achieving your goal. Convincing evidence to support this theory is hard to obtain. Technology is no longer a simple tool that we can control.
Physics is a key subject for understanding the world and the universe.
The ways in which people communicate are constantly changing. It is clear that the human population impacts the environment. We are phasing out the disposable cups on campus.
Every student has both the right and the ability to succeed.
Practical experience is a vital part of legal training.
The opening hours of the library are reduced during summer. The site is designed to be highly interactive.
Biology involves the study of life at all levels.
Advanced technology will create growth in the economy. Social media is criticized for causing internet addiction.
It helps you to rationally assess your arguments.
A good research assistant is not afraid to ask questions.
There is a pharmacy on campus near the bookstore. Organization plays an important role in academic literature.
The essay should be clear during the exam.
The Internet has transformed the nature of publishing.
The new camera can identify your eyes and focus on them.
A good architectural structure should be usable, durable, and beautiful. You should submit your term papers to the general office. Students will focus on reporting news on the changing media world.
Time and distance are used to calculate speed.
The course dates are available on the college website.
The museum is closed on the third Monday of every month.
You can get your coffee and tea in the lounge.
Most known oil reserves will only last for half a century. British students must study mathematics at secondary schools.
Please click the logo above to enter the site.
The student shop sells a range of stationery.
Our professor is hosting the Business Development Conference. The two sides have disagreed on how to solve the problem.
The goal of the government policy is to increase the foreign investment. The English degree involves certain work placements in the third year.
The toughest part of postgraduate education is funding.
The deadline for the submission of this assignment is tomorrow.
Traffic is the main cause of air pollution in many cities. Please make sure your application follows the guidelines provided.
The new technician dropped the microscope in the biology lab. The garden behind the university is open to the public in summer.
Let me give you an example to explain what I mean. The professor took a year off to work on her book. I will come back to this in a moment.
New media journalism is an exciting area of study. Understanding how to use the library will save your time.
The nation achieved prosperity by opening its ports for trade.
The plight of wildlife has been ignored by local developers.
The curriculum should be adjusted to incorporate recent developments.
Babies can distinguish between what is language and what is not.
Air pollution is a serious problem all over the world.
Protective clothing must always be worn in the laboratory.
This course aims to develop your knowledge of statistics.
The study of utilizing projects is funded by the university. Career mobility is very important for new graduates. Experts say learning and listening to music can reduce the stress.
Making mistakes is fine, as long as you learn from them. Employment figures will decrease in the next few years. There are a wide variety of disciplines in the field of engineering.
Our laboratory equipment is provided free of charge.
This course can help to deepen your appreciation of art. The student magazine is looking for a new editor.
All medical students must clean their hands before entering the room.
Many universities provide exchange programs to other countries. Our aim is to transform classical teaching in the classroom.
Optional tutorials are offered in the final week of a term.
Many important policies need to be made. Nutrition plays a key role in athletic performance.
Technologies have rapidly transformed the lifestyle of the majority.
Studying history can help you better understand the present.
Scholarship applications must be handed in at the end of the month.
Our company currently employs more than 10,000 people worldwide. Parents talk to children tends to be simplified.
The visiting speaker used to be a lecturer in this department.
The faculty staff are very approachable, helpful, and extremely friendly. The history department is very active in research.
It is really a comprehensive program covering both theory and practice. For the purpose of research, data should be collected and analyzed.
The summer course was canceled due to insufficient re-enrollments. Traveling by boat on the river is not possible in winter. Students are advised to use multiple methods for this project.
The lecture tomorrow will discuss the educational policy of the United States.
He wrote poetry and plays as well as scientific papers.
Consumer confidence has a direct influence on sales. It takes a long time to walk to the university.
Lecture outlines are available on the faculty board and the internal website. Distance learning allows you to develop a career around your commitments.
Undergraduates have a wide range of cultural modules to choose from.
The deadline for the marketing and scientific assignment will be extended.
Undergraduates may pursue their specific interests within certificate programs.
A group meeting will be held tomorrow in the library conference room.
Economic development needs to be supported by the government. This course is integrated because it has several parts. There is a clear need for further research in this field.
The celebrated theory is still the source of great controversy.
When parents talk to children, the tense is simplified.
The exam application system has been upgraded for professional exams.
She has made a significant contribution to the field of chemistry.
Our workshops are open for all students on campus.
All of the assignments must be submitted in person to the faculty office.
The urban geography degree includes the study of demography.
The job for tomorrow will require higher-level skills.
Many birds migrate to warmer areas for the winter.
It would be extremely beneficial to work together.
Imported default packages are likely to be used for most computers. Food has become a political issue in the world today.
Peer review is an essential part of the scientific method.
The introduction is an important component of a good presentation.
New media have transcended traditional national boundaries.
All of your assignments should be submitted by next Tuesday. The essay will be published once the research is finished.
We can have a lecture on the morning of Thursday.
Nurses can specialize in clinical work or management. It is an integrated course with several main elements. In his lifetime, he composed a large number of works.
The other book isn't thorough, but it's more insightful.
A wide range of courses covered different aspects in this subject.
Assignments should be submitted to the department office before the deadline.
The university now faces a series of challenges of finance.
All students have their own styles of learning.
Tomorrow's lecture has been cancelled due to the power cut. Extension is only available under special circumstances.
The marketing budget has doubled since the beginning of the year.
Many diseases that were once serious have now been eradicated.
Timetables about new term will be available next week.
The application process may take longer than expected. Many university lectures can now be viewed on the Internet.
The degree is taught by using a mixture of lectures and seminars.
The student union hosts a variety of social events.
We can all meet at my office after the lecture. Students must wear protective clothing provided in the medical laboratory.
I thought it was through the small meeting room.
The essay is easy to complete once the research is finished.
Peer group pressure has a significant effect on young people.
Our faculty includes 5 libraries across the university. A campus tour is beneficial at the beginning of each term. The news will not be received until the following week. A visit to the designed museum is of great value.
Too much information may be avoided by good research design.
Reading histories involves a process of careful selections. Today, a number of students have volunteer jobs. The biology department is respected in research activities. Students are permitted to park in campus parking spaces. We can see the stars that were formed 13 billion years ago. More research is required in the field of food science.
The library will stay open until midnight this week.
The coffee machine located on the 3rd floor is not working today.
Make sure you have saved all the files before turning off the computer.
Critical thinking is one part of a broad education. The skills of great stage actors cannot be taught.
Every living thing begins as a single cell.
The course will start with the history of architecture.
The research shows that spending time outdoors has a range of benefits.
The university library holds a number of collections of geological maps. Despite the protest, the chemistry department was closed down. The scientists found most of the studies today.
The essay will argue that the technology does more harm than good.
Globalization in the modern world leads to economic growth.
If you are not sure, phone Student Services for help.
Medical books and journals have been moved to the second floor. At that time, few people moved from towns to villages. University graduates lose their time finding jobs. We need to work together to achieve high educational standard.